Okay, Hackzy. Have fun, Hackzy. Regirock is fairly bulky. He's got a fairly bulky team with the Regirock, the Cybertoad, and the Executor. Decent natural bulk on the Kangaskhan. Lead-wise, I would suggest one of these three. Any of them can set up rocks. Archeops is usually a fairly good bet. Oh, Quagsire, because I can toxic the Toad and do big damage to any of the rock types that may want to lead. It is the Regirock. Now, I'm going to drop a toxic because the Cybertoad switch is, is there. That's something he can do. Or of course the Executor. No, he's just gonna have Regirock go for rocks. Oh well. Let's try a Scald this time. This is where he switches into the Cybertoad. Of course. I don't know why he wouldn't do it first. Oh well. Maybe it was an MLG play. I don't know if Executor gets Heal Bell or Aromatherapy. As he knocks off the leftovers, fine, I'm okay with it, I have Recover. Now, what does he want to do here? Make the offensive switch go into Roselia, I guess. We'll see what he's going to go for. Let's see now. Grass Knot. Haha! No, I'm tiny and I quad resist it. Good old Roselia. Now, Sludge Bomb. Archeops is too frail to take a hit. It's the Regirock. Why would you go into Regirock? I don't get it. It seems like such a foolish play. Oh, well, Giga Drain it is then. Maybe I'm just over-predicting. I don't know. But that's a dead Regirock, so that's good. Mayhaps a free switch into the Pyroar or the Archeops. Either of them will do. It's the Pyroar. Which is okay, We'll see how well it does against Camerupt. Now I know offensive Mega-Camerupt does not take Pyroar's hits well. But this is Spadef Mega-Camerupt. And you are not going to want to stay in. I really want to predict not Seismitoad and go for a Willow. I want to predict it to go into like anything that isn't the Seismitoad. No, he makes the obvious play into the Toad, which I guess is fine. Going to Quagsire this time. See if I can't get a Water Absorb on the go. Yes, yes, scald me, Seismitoad. See if I care. Now, I think Roselia might be the way to go. Let's do that. Let's go into Roselia. Nice and heavy hitting. There's the Grass Knot. Oh, it's good, it's good. And the forfeit is real. Can't take the pressure of the switches. I think there was more to that battle. There could have been more to that battle. But Roselia would have done a number on a lot of his mons. And when I say a lot, I mean two. Executor and Seismitoad. But, sometimes people forfeit and you just get on with it. Let's find another game. Alright, second battle. We have Suba who has some problematic things. Miss Magus can be annoying. We've got another Weezing, he's got a Lipod of his own. Quagsire would seem to be a decent lead. He doesn't have a spinner, he doesn't have a defogger. I have a spinner. Gonna go with Quagsire against what I'm thinking is going to be either Nosepass or Regirock. Suba is rather what's the word I'm looking for? Indecisive, it would seem, when it comes to the old timer. We've got Tricky the Tricker, who is saying things and stuff. We're going to school the Probopass. He's going to get up his rocks. Tricky the Tricker is rooting for me! I get a burn on the Probopass, which I'm very happy with. So he's got his rocks up. Just going to go for another Scald. I would imagine the Vileplume's coming in. Yeah. It is the Vileplume. We get a lovely crit, which really doesn't mean anything at all. Let's go into Roselia. Vileplume can't do much to Roselia, and I would imagine that it's just going to be the grass move coming my way. So here's Lancaster. Sleep Powder. Miss. Well, it wasn't really miss per se, it wasn't going to do anything at all. Extra sensory. Well, let's see. Extra sensory. Here's extra sensory. Extra sensory is what we're going to go with here against the Vileplume. And do enormous damage as he takes me out with a Sludge Bomb. He's Life Orbed. Life Orb Vileplume. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. I'm cool with it. I like that. Nice and Life Orb Vileplume. Alright, Armaldo's going to come in here. Armaldo's going to come in here. It could be the Probo. It's the Miss Magus. Okay, okay, here we go. Gonna go for the knockoff. Gonna go for that big old knockoff on the Miss Magus. And hope he doesn't have anything to one-shot me. Shadow Ball, fine. Special Defense Drop, fine. Life Orb again. Knockoff, dead Miss Magus. Tricky's really getting into it right now. Play nicely, Tricky. Play nicely. Here's the Lipod. Granbull can come in here. If he wants to go for a T-Wave, then I'm okay with it. Here's Granbull. Intimidate on the Lipod. Night Slash. Weezing. Weezing is the one that's going to come in here. Going to pull a double into Camerupt. Lipod doesn't want to stay in, he's going to go into the Weezing, who is physically defensive and can take my Granbull's hits all day, every day. However... Get predicted, son. Stay with me, Tricky. Stay with me. Right, time to... Oh, did I... Mega? I didn't. Mega! Alright, fine. Tricky has abandoned me. I forgot to Mega. Whoops. Get the burn on the Weezing, and this time we will Mega. Apparently I forgot to last time. And we'll go for the Flamethrower. See how much it'll do to this thing. He's going to go into the Regirock. That's fine. Go for the Flamethrower. And follow it up with an Earth Power. I think is the way to go. Yeah. Looking good. Regirock is slow-ish, but I think he outspeeds me. I like this Tricky guy. There we go. Nice and damage. Nice and damage. Flamethrower just in case he wants to be tricksy and go into the wheezing. Camerupt's put in some work. A little bit. Power up punch? No! No, I'm afraid not! You're dead, Regirock. You're dead and I live on 1. 1. Actually, how does it say how much HP I have? 3. Oh dear. Okay, here's the Lipard. I go for a last ditch Will-O-Wisp, but I think he's just going to take me out here. Which would be fine. Night Slash, cool. Into Granbull. And, you know, the wheezing can come in, but Granbull's going to be incredibly useful. So there's that. Right, wheezing looks to be the one to come in. Let's just go for play rough. Let's just go for play rough. If wheezing comes in, so be it. Gunk shot? Ooh, you tricksy person, it's a Sash Lipard. And this is now a problem. Actually, it's not that much of a problem. Right, well, Gantu has pretty much served its purpose, I think. I thought he was actually a choice Lipard. He might be Expert Belt. That's fine, he can take me out. Going to Quagsire here. Going to Quagsire. Quagsire's going to be useful. And we're just going to go for Schools, hoping that the Lipard can't take me out. He's shown Night Slash, he's shown Gunk Shot. Here's the Wheezing, which is going to take some damage. I need to keep Quagsire healthy. So we're going to go into our Maldo. Going to go into our Maldo as fodder, as he willows. Fine, I'm okay with it. And I guess we're going to go into Lipard just to try and get more damage on the Wheezing. Because Quagsire should, if Wheezing can go down, Quagsire should be able to do some work. Gonna go for the knockoff. He switches out into the Probo, who's gonna go down. Just told this I mean, Tricky seems to be a fun guy, but I'm trying to get some recording done, you know. Here's his Lipards. I will Sucker Punch. I can't help but laugh. I can't help but laugh with this guy. Oh, who is this beautiful man? Let's go for knockoff. Let's go for a knockoff on the Wheezing, get rid of that Black Sludge. He can probably... He's going to Willow, that's fine. And we're going to be able to take out the Wheezing. Okay, let me take him out. Sorry, got quite distracted there. Tricky, just said in all seriousness, you made me smile playing this game, Tricky. Tricky the Tricker. If you are watching this, make yourself known to me because you are a gentleman and a scholar, and you were entertaining. Right, let's find another game real